What's up, guys? All right, so yesterday we discussed claim, evidence, and reasoning. All right, and I gave you kind of a heads up about what your culminating task or your project or your paper is going to be about. We're going to debate should kids come back to learning in the schools or should it remain virtual. So, what I have done is there are two articles, one that is for coming back to school and one that is against coming back to school. And I've read through all of those articles, and those recordings are posted on Canvas. But the first thing you're going to have to do is decide which side of the debate are you on. Should we come back to learning in person? Should we not? And then you're going to read and listen to me reading the article that corresponds with the reasoning that you took, the side that you have. All right? And so what I want you to do is, while you're reading through, I want you to make those gist statements that we talked about. So make the gist statements as you go through, okay? And then I also want you to complete a graphic organizer with just the article that you pick. So if you're for coming back to school, all you have to read is the one article that's for coming back to school. If you're against coming back to school, you read the article that's against coming back to school. So your graphic organizer looks something like this. All right? So whichever article you chose, whatever that claim is, will go at the top. We should come back. Students should return back to school. Students should not return back to school. So whatever the claim of that article is. And then what I'm going to want you to do is I want you to find three pieces of evidence. 3 pieces of evidence that support that claim. All right? So 3 pieces of evidence that support that claim. Now, I want you to put this evidence in your own words. In your own words. This is very important. This will come into play later on. So the 3 pieces of evidence that support the claim, put in your own words. And then what you're going to do is draw another box under each one, and this will be the textual evidence. This will be whether you quote it or you reference a paragraph. If your evidence is the entire first paragraph, you would just write first paragraph. All right? If it's a specific quote, write the quote. If it's a picture, put the picture on page whatever. Okay? So this is where the textual evidence comes into play. But the first part, state the claim, the evidence in your own words. So take what you read, summarize it. That's your evidence. 3 pieces of evidence, and then 3 sources of textual evidence to support what you summarized. And again, it could be a paragraph, it could be a specific quote, it could be a picture, it can be a data table, whatever. All right? So, your task for today, read and listen to the article that supports whichever side of the debate you're on. Remember, you cannot pick both. So, pick the one that you're most passionate about arguing. It will make this so much easier. So, then you'll read the article that corresponds with that train of thought. So, if you agree, read the agree article. If you agree with coming back to school, read that article. If you think school should remain online, you'll read that one. And then I have recordings to play with them, so you can listen to me read it while you read along. Get your gist statements. Complete this graphic organizer. That is your task for today. If you have any questions, reach out to me. And as always, you have a great day.